Hello everyone, it's coming to the end of the season, so I thought I'd give you guys a big account update and obviously a season update to showcase what has finally been going on in my division. So let's deep dive into the end of season with me and what I'm going to choose for my end of season rewards. Hello everyone, smash a like, comment and subscribe for more daily videos with me, MrSneakyy, the one and only. And I thought I'd go over the end of season rewards and at the same time just showcase some more of the account progression in one video so you guys can keep up to date while we are obviously covering things. So you can see we're nearly there, right? Only a few more, say a week or so until we complete our season B2 and we will finally be migrating and hopefully joining a home kingdom, right? But this obviously gives us the seasonal rewards. And if you don't know since the last time, and I did get asked this in a live chat through a live stream, is the rewards, right? The rewards have changed since we've last played, right? Because obviously you still get the same sort of, artifacts, a compendium and stuff like that. But what we're talking about is more on the common side of things. So you'll notice when you hit on the commons, there's a different pool, right? Because before they used to have prestige here. The prestige used to be there instead of obviously all of this CP. And then the CP used to be further down and the speed ups and resource chests weren't there, right? And this is basically tailoring because you're going to be out of season and you're going into your home kingdom, right? So if you're wondering what to spend on straight away, you still always, guys, going to get the legendary Ascension Emblem. This is going to be very, very key for you just to keep, obviously, starring up your artifacts. However, you don't need to get, guys, any of the CP. Like, you don't need to get any of the CP because you're going to be going into your home kingdom. So you can just naturally level up, your heroes that you haven't maxed out in your home kingdom because guess what? They're still going to keep that level there. That's like their forever level. So if you need to do any testing, you need to do any sort of, grinding, the home kingdom's really good for that. So when you go into your new season, it's going to be a reset on the new, obviously on your heroes, and then you get access to the newer based heroes. So CP is just not needed anymore. I'm just going to be honest. You do not need this. You're just going to farm up your XP on your heroes anyway when you're in the home kingdom. So, what you do want, to be honest, is the mana. And I would honestly very stress this, right? Being in the position I am, which I'm going to showcase in a moment with my tech now, you do need a ton of mana, guys. You're going to need a ton of mana to push through all of your tech, especially if you're just trying to get one T5 unlock. That's very easy to do if you just focus down on keep getting mana for that one troop type, right? Because it's going to allow you in the long run to keep stacking up. So when you get to that milestone like I'm at, you're going to be able to speed through and you know you've got the resources for it. So I would definitely even get all of these mana bundles if you can get them. And then, to be honest, the resource chests as well, the level choice chests. And again, I would personally be picking mana again through all of this. As you can see, there's a common theme, right? You just kind of want to get as much mana as possible. If you're wondering about the troop training, I personally wouldn't go for these. Maybe if you really want to stress out. The reason why is because you get a ton of training speed ups naturally in the game, which a lot of people don't realize. If you just kill your Darklings and kill all of the forts, I promise you, you will get a ton of different training speed ups. So just keep killing those stuff even when you don't need to. Just keep doing it. You're going to get training speed ups, which is nice. Obviously, you can use all of your arrows and those treaties to scrap later on. So that's what I'm going to go for. So basically what I am ending this season on, most likely, I'm going to buy the Legendary Ascension Emblem, and I'm most likely going to try and get the purple bundles here for the mana so I can keep pushing my tech. If I'm obviously not in the Anointed Rewards, which I'm not going to be in, and we're in the Conqueror, what I will be getting this season is going to be most likely Fatal Bite. I need this 3-star crit damage skill for my pet. So that's the one I'm probably going to go for. If I'm not going for the pet skill, to be honest, I might just get the 5 tokens. It's really cheap. It's 600 compared to 1,000. And it's going to let me obviously get more mana. And to be honest, if I'm not too focused on my pets right now, and I'd rather work on heroes and just research development, this would make more sense, right? And that's kind of one thing I want you guys to realize. When you come into these limited and obviously your common rewards, you need to make sure you're picking the right stuff that you're actually working on. No point in getting all these insane 3-star skills if you're not realistically working on your war pets, because you still need to push tech, you still need to push your heroes, because your heroes ain't doing that much damage themselves. So that's what I'm saying, right? So it's really good if you can just, you know, sometimes bite the bullet and just get the 5 heads. So this is what I'm probably going to get as well, depending on how I feel when we get to that stage. So now we've gone over that, let's showcase where we're at, because you'll notice I am on the college cooking the assault strategy, right? So what I've got some information for you guys. You can see I'm on 8 out of 10 doing it now, and if we do check into the good old Alliance help, I need 8 more and I could save some more time. But you can see so far this has saved over 13 days worth of time, which is great. And the cool thing is with this assault strategies as well, just to let you guys know, I have been recording all of the power progression. So if you guys were wondering about, you know, how much power someone would have with, you know, all of this eco tech complete, or when it was out all at 8 out of 10 at the minimal, I do have that information for you, and I have passed it on to Boss Nasty. He might make a video later down the line talking about the research tech power individually, you know, at each stage in the game. If you've unlocked your T4, when you're at like T4.5, T4.9, and so on, right? He'll have that information. But to give you guys a little bit of an indicator, tech power wise, if you do just have all of the buildings finally completed at 25, apart the ones you need to get your research building, and then you have all of your different techs at 8 out of 10, and then obviously going all the way through to your 9 out of 10 and the one at 7 out of 10, you will be only 20.9 million power, right? That is the power for it. It's 20,985,941 to be exact, right? And then if you complete all, and I mean all, of your eco tech tree, as you can imagine now, if we check out what my actual power is, it will show you we are now at 22.6 million power, right? So you do get a massive amount of power from completing that eco tech tree, as well as obviously completing the assault strategies 1, which I have done here. So this is where we're going into assault strategies 2. This is going to give me another 500k worth of power added on, and then on top of all of that, I believe the number 10 here gives you, look, a massive amount of power when you're on 10 out of 10. It's over 2 million, right? So you can imagine it's going to go 1 to 2 million, and then that's all of this purple tech complete, and we'll be on the final stretch, boys. The final stretch on which troop I am going to go down, and I am going to explain now which T5s I'm going to unlock, and then go into my hero page to show you a little bit of justification on the reasoning why I'm doing it in this way. Because again, this is my own account. Obviously, I've got my own reasons. Obviously, I've got my own hero powers and stuff like that, right? So I am going to obviously unlock archers first. This is kind of like a no-brainer. If you've been following my account for a long time, you guys know I am an archer player. I do enjoy archers the most. And this was the first branch I actually maxed out first out of all of them. I didn't focus on mages. I focused on archers. I really love the playstyle, right? So we're going to do archers T5 first. And a lot of you were probably expecting me to make T5 mages second. However, I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is make T5 infantry, because I have some insanely better, and I mean insanely better, infantry lineup, and with the generational 3 heroes too coming out, it just gives me the option to have more marches with the generational 3 heroes over the mage marches that I can, you know, just put out there, right? And what I mean by that is if we go to the hero pages, right, we can actually showcase this, because today I'm happy to showcase we've finally awakened the boy. We have awakened Sindra, and he's actually completed on the account, so he is the second main, you know, gold commander we've awakened. on the next list, if you are wondering, through gold keys, will be this Nico. Nico's only 30 sculptures away, so I'm going to have him awakened very, very shortly too. And then when it comes into my other infantry hero, which is Nika, you guys might not like her, but she's interesting, right? But 40 heads, and she's going to be awakened too. So you can see I've got a load of heroes already coming into the awakening stage, and what I'm personally going to be doing is working backwards. Like, so I am going to work on, or I should say forward, so I'm going to work on my Kanara first. I'm going to max out the Kanara, get her done, and then when I'm able to, I am going to work on my Magrat next, right? Magrat's going to be the one where all my generation of free hero tokens are going to go in, but for like daily bundles and stuff, Kanara is going to be the one I'm going to use for now until I get her done. But yeah, I'm going to work on Kanara, go down the Magrat route, and then obviously finish up with Zeta, because I've got all of the archers and they're pretty good when it comes into that bolt. And when we look at my infantry, it's the same. My infantry is really good. I'm at 205-1. I've got a 5-5-1-1 Skogul. If I want to keep going on this Skogul, I can later down the line, which is really good. And then when we're looking at even just the basic commanders, right? Even just the base boys in the game, right? Like I said, Nika, we've got 5-4-5-5, really good. Madeline, 5-5-3-3, like really good again for my Madeline. And then Garwood, 5-2-5-2, which is even more insane because we have all of the, you know, stats, what we need for our infantry here, as well as obviously the 15% damage bonus, which is really nice. So you can see we've got a really good infantry lineup with my archers. And when we compare that to my mages now, you'll notice it's a different story. I do have Lilia. This was awakened from a viewer. I want to say thank you again to Meliodas if he still watches this content. He was the one who donated some money through PayPal to help me just awaken Lilia for you guys, for the, you know, the account, for YouTube, so we can do better testing and stuff like that. So really, really big shout out to him. So we have the Lilia awakened, but when we look at Valen, he's 5-5-3-3, so he's almost getting there, but he's still quite some ways away comparatively to like Freyga, who's in the exact same boat. And then when we look at like Bert Toha, they're both at 5-1-1-1, right? So I don't actually have that much investment into those mages. And the same with my Fear. My Fear, unluckily, has gone 5-3-2-4. I'd love to get more of those stats over into that third skill. So it might have been maybe like 5-5-5-1 potentially. I would have rather have that for all of these stats for the flying units. That'd have been really, really powerful for me as a T4 player going up. But she, you know, I haven't awakened her. Once she's awakened, she's probably going to be another game changer for my account, right? So that's what I'm saying. When you compare my heroes, and this is what a lot of players don't realize, when it comes to their T5 units and stuff, you need to work on the heroes you've got, right? And my hero base, as you can tell, is definitely more archer heavy, right? It's more archer heavy. My artifacts, again, kind of just coincide with this, right? We've got our maxed out Shadow Blades. We have obviously Viola's bow, Rattle Spear. We've got the Golden Crest and obviously Crossbow. And we're now leveling up Heart of Kamasi, right? So we've actually got this level 2. So we have all of basically the archer's tools that we need basically to play the game comparatively to the mages, right? The mages have only got the Tear of Arbonne and Phoenix Eye, which is a very upsetting thing to feel, right? We don't have any of the Breath Gigantis there. We don't have any of the craziness. So we do have to fall back onto stuff like this Lakeside Rhapsody or Time Bomb, right? For myself. And that's something I just don't want to be doing, especially when I'm going into T5. So for me, I'm using archers. I'm going to lock T5 archers. I'm going to lock T5 infantry too. And then we're going to be cooking because it's going to be a good time. And that's what I'm going to do. And then once I've done those, obviously I'm going to do mages third. I'll do cavalry last. But obviously because it's a pairing, I can do them both at the same time, right? So it's not too bad. So yeah, that's going to be it, guys. That's going to be a nice update. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. This has been basically the whole account overview so far that we've done. I've gone over the end of the season rewards, gone over what we've done so far in this whole season, and you can see we're very close to T5. If you want an update on the NASA situation, I believe from what I'm understanding, we might be just chilling now. We're just going to be you know, farming up, because BDO, being the monsters that they have been, honestly, showcasing constant activity all the time, always ready to do some fighting, and you can see some really good positioning even on their flags, where they force ourselves, you know, to build in a really awkward position so you don't get too much. And they'll probably build another flag similar over here, so they do really good jobs, as you can see, like similar down to this side, at blocking and defending their zone. So I do want to give a big W, big congratulations, because I do assume BDO is most likely going to win this season, pushing through here, getting obviously the dragon, getting what they want. But who knows, there's going to be a bunch of fighting still for them to complete over on this side, potentially, with the different alliances in this division, but I'll obviously keep you guys posted. So with all of that said, I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. It was a nice update, end of season rewards, season coverage there, and account coverage all in one video, wrapped up under 20 minutes, so why not, right? So if you've enjoyed it, smash like, comment, and subscribe, guys. If you're looking forward to my T5, or if you want to help, a lot of people have been asking if you want to help with the T5, why not start a T5 fund? I do have one. You can just check down in that description below. If you check down below, there will be a Stream Elements tip link that goes directly to my PayPal. And if you do put any messages there, I will obviously give all credits to you guys and obviously showcase where we are putting that money in the game to obviously push our tech. So with all of that, smash like, comment, and subscribe. And until the next video, stay safe, stay sneaky, guys, and peace out.